What's up, everyone? It's Wacko. Welcome you to week 6 of SDS Season 11. Um, I'm actually gonna mute all these really quick because I don't think I muted them all when I opened them, which is usually a habit that I have, but yeah, we have 8 games to watch this week. There was a couple that were played like late last week, but I don't want to record like a long video today, so if you played late, know that your punishment for playing late is I will not look at your game. So, anyways, our first game we have Log versus Abasha, which for some reason I thought was last week, but this game happened on Monday this week, so very good. And actually, quick note, this was our last game played, and I guess you guys can't see it, but Friday, very impressive. And our 7th game of the week was played on a Wednesday. So thank you everyone, excuse me, for getting your games in pretty early. I appreciate that. That means I can record the video and I can kind of just take my time. And by taking my time, I mean I'm gonna autistically roll through this anyways. But yeah, we got Log versus Abasha first. Funny thing that I see on this is all of Log's Pokemon are female. All of Abasha's Pokemon are male, or yeah, male except for the goat. And also Glimmet is moving. It moving. I forgot what Glamora looks like in game, if it's like closed or if it's like a little bit open. But that's nice. I just like when all the Pokemon kind of match in art style and you're not looking at like weird sprites and like mixed match like black and white, Scarlet Violet, 3D models. Like it's just, I don't know, Showdown is just so ugly. I hope they update like the UI at some point. Because I feel like they can make the game look so much better, but yeah, it is a simulator, so I guess it doesn't need to be. But it would be nice because people make content from it, but and actually treat Showdown as like, you know. But yeah, we're gonna see the Grookey switch into Azurill. I feel like Abasha's getting a lot of use out of the Azurill. Like I didn't expect Azurill to be like that good. But it looks like it's working out. It's doing quite a lot. Knock off the Violite. So Grookey is a mon that gets knock off. But Sandile doesn't get knock off. We're gonna see Glimmet go into the Diglett. Interesting. Stomping Tantrum into the Berry Juice. So were we just trying to bait the ground move so we can safely activate Berry Juice? I think that makes sense. That did a lot. And we Magician the Shed Shell. Interesting. Terra Blast does knock out the Magby. This is Terra Fennekin, I believe. I mean, I guess that only makes sense because it's running Terra Blast. And I'm pretty sure if you wanted normal coverage, like I think Delphox gets Hyper Voice. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's like niche scenarios where like maybe you don't want Hyper Voice, so I don't know. It probably doesn't actually get Hyper Voice now I think about it, but I don't know. I feel like I've lost like a lot of my memory with Mons lately. Like I just don't know anything. That kills Grookey, of course. And Glimmet's gonna come in, probably Earth Power. Glimmet's a really strong mon. Mudshot. Okay, so now we're slower than, or now we're faster than Diglett. Except Diglett's actually Scarf. Or this Glimmet is just really slow for some reason. Crablar's gonna come in. We're gonna Terra Flying on the Stomping Tantrum. And Bulk Up. Yeah, we have a free Bulk Up because we're Scarf Diglett. Fennekin's gonna come in on the Bulk Up. Is Fennekin even faster? I guess. No, it wasn't. Oh, Crabrawler's fast. See, I've drafted Crabrawler in my last Little Cup league, but that was like 4 years ago. I don't remember Crabrawler being that fast. I also feel like I didn't pay too much attention to speed tiers. Like, I kind of built everything like bulky. Destiny Bond. Thunder Punch into what? Why? Why did we Destiny Bond? I think maybe, I don't know. I guess you can forget sometimes, but it looks like Crabrawler is just gonna win here. Yeah. Well, awesome for Crabrawler there. Good set. Bulk up. By the way, Pancham could have done that, but anyways, moving on. Actually, no, Pancham can't have done that because I don't think Pangoro was in Scarlet Violet, so you're so right for dropping the Pancham. Pancham's bad. You're right, I'm wrong. Odie versus Antibunny is going to be next. I think I might have watched this game. Also, why does Cubone look so weird? Is that just me? Like, does Cubone look weird to anyone else? It's like it looks like it has fins on the side. Like, I know it's like the bone structure, but that looks weird. But we have Gothita, Dreepy, Piplup, Cubone, Cutiefly, and Trubbish versus Clam Pro, Ponyta, Swirlix, Timber, Archon, and Stunky. I like how Trubbish is the only girly on the whole screen. Everything else is a boy. Honestly, I thought Gothita would have been like a female-only Pokemon. Isn't that crazy? I guess that would have meant that like Reuniclus would have been like male-only. I feel like Reuniclus should be like a genderless, but I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna lead with our girly Trubbish into the Stunky. We're gonna knock off the Thick Club. Yeah, because we can use Thick Club. We're gonna Snatch. We tried to Snatch the Stealth Rock. I appreciate the thought, Honeybunny. However, no one can use Snatch like Wacka can. You have to be gay to use Snatch, actually. Terra Water, the Clam Pearl. Gothita, yeah. Gothita's gonna die. Trubbish is gonna come in. Luckily, Clam Pearl is kind of slow. And Trubbish is probably like Sticky Hold the Violate anyways. Mach Punch into the Cubone will KO. Cutiefly's gonna come in. Ponyta's gonna come on that. Moonblast. Ponyta's not really gonna give a shit. Piplup's gonna come in. Flame Charge did kind of a lot. I was gonna say, this thing does get Wild Charge, by the way, so I don't know if maybe Wild Charge didn't kill, or if it was like a roll to kill that we didn't like have to go for. Mach Punch into Scald. Piplup's not very fast. You're gonna go into Clam Pearl again. Interesting. We're actually faster than Piplup. Interesting. We're gonna Haze. Ooh. Awesome. Oh, but we're just gonna keep Shell Smashing, huh? We're just gonna keep spamming Haze. Haze has more PP than Shell Smash. Ooh. Yep, I was gonna say there has to be a Mirror Herb. See, this was a good play on Odie's part. Like, you could assume, like, hey, he's just spamming Haze. So I can just keep Shell Smashing and maybe Odie will, like, misplay and, like, go for the KO. But no, like, we kind of baited more Shell Smashes to pop out, and then whoop-de-doo, we Mirror Herbed it. Ponyta comes in, Psychic does knock it out. I believe Odie just wins here. Yeah, Archon's gonna die. Swirlix is gonna come in. It might live a hit, but yeah, I was gonna say that thing should live a hit, but it's not. Yeah, it's just gonna die. And yeah, that's gonna be GG's. Pretty crazy. Good job on the Mirror Herb. I feel like this is the first Mirror Herb I've seen so far, which is crazy because there's so many like Shell Smashers flying around. So yeah, good job on Odie for winning that. Next up we have Shopping Cart versus Jamesy. We have some gender diversity here, thankfully. Wow, Quaxley looks weird. Was Quaquaval not like animated before? I think Quaquaval like didn't have. I don't know. Maybe it was. You know what? It definitely was. It was definitely moving before. I feel like they were like one of the last ones. You know what? What it was is Quaquaval might not have a black and white sprite. I think that's what it is. Hopefully they add those soon because I like that aesthetic on the prep doc. But yeah, we have Houndour, Baltoy, Kabuto, Varoom, Coughing and Spheal versus Yanma, Riolu, Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Quaxly, and I almost said Berserker, Meowth Galar. So starting things off, we lead with Varoom into the Meowth. We have Parting Shot. I think Varoom, like, this thing gets Overheat. Knockoff into the Baltoy. Baltoy is going to be faster, though. Gets up rocks, but it's going to die. Quaxly's going to be able to come in, though. Rapid spin those rocks away. So basically, Baltoy did nothing. But we do get some free chip on the Quaxly. But the Quaxly, I think, overall, like... I'm sorry, like, Quaxly and Meowth overall, like, got more out of that interaction. We're gonna set up Sun for the Houndour. Houndour doesn't have solar power, though, so... Yeah, Weather Ball. Oops. Well, yeah, now you just spam Fire move. But you can Roar. Okay. Now you go into Meowth. Defense Curl. Defense Curl rollout? Or Ice Ball, maybe? Ice Beam. Okay, so we're probably not Ice Ball. Maybe we're just trying to boost our defense a little bit. Protect. I was kind of interested to see what you're going for. Ice Beam, Protect, Defense Curl. I don't know. Last move could have been Rollout, could have been Ice Ball, could have just been Defense Curl for other reasons. Terra Steel, Houndour is a good idea. Healing Wish into Riolu. We do miss the Blaze Kick, unfortunately. I didn't know that Vulpix and Ninetales got, like, the normal ones. I didn't know that the normal ones got Healing Wish. It's a decent idea when you can't run Weather Rocks. You can just Healing Wish late game and then bring in the Bulbasaur. We kind of didn't bring in Bulbasaur, though. Flamethrower will knock that out. Yeah, Bulbasaur is going to come in. Flamethrower will knock that out. I think, like, if you had used the Sun turns... Like, I feel like you could have won. I guess it depends. Does Bulbasaur get Earth Power? If Bulbasaur gets Earth Power, like, you just win. Unless this is, like, Sash, or, like, these are, like, Sashes, but... He has run Sash Kabuto before, so... not out of the question. Now we have John versus Fletch. Ooh, Shroodle's moving. Because remember when Shroodle was, like, some huge, like, disgusting thing? Yeah, we have Abra, Tailo, Lickitung, Vulpix, Alola, Diglett, Alola, and Bramblin. They made Bramblin be moving recently, too. We also got Furlish, Grimer, Alola for... Is it just me, or is, like, Grimer, like, really small? Anyways, we also have Axew, Ralts, Shroodle, who's the ugliest thing ever, and also Anorith. Oh, what was our gender diversity? Pretty diverse. Tumblr. Yeah, you spelled well, I mean, like, sure, it's spelled correctly, but the website's not spelled correctly. Berry Juice. Sucker Punch. Oh, we're Unburden. Knock off Tingling Hair. We're still probably going to outspeed, like, everything, though. That's a good bring. And it kind of works around some other stuff, too. Body Slam will just KO Shroodle, because Shroodle is bad. And you should not use Shroodle. Superpower will KO the Lickitung. Then Vulpix can come in. Grimer will come in on the Blizzard. Does eat them, doesn't get frozen. Vulpix is not a fairy type, by the way. We do get the poison, though, which I guess was really useful. We sack the Grimer, now we bring in, yeah, Furlish. Makes a lot of sense. Furlish is going to be faster. Looks like probably Scarf Furlish again. I think he's been using Scarf Furlish quite a bit. Sleepyhead. The Abra. I guess he's a sleepyhead. I don't know. I don't know what the design choice behind Abra is, to be fair. And Bramblin will come in on the X Scissor. Does quite a bit. Then we Poltergeist the Violite. Axu will come in on the Strength side. We're faster than Axu. Oh, we're probably like speed time. Trailwiz did kind of nothing. Outrage, that's doing nothing. John is going to be able to bring this back a little bit because Fletch is kind of just throwing shit out there, I feel. Rapid spin. Rapid spin again. Now we might be faster than Frillish. Terra Water, Poltergeist. We don't have a water, or we don't have a grass move. I think if the Bramblin, like, did we not have a grass move? Like, no Power Whip? Because, like, if we had Power Whip, like, we just won the game. I guess you had the chance to miss, but, like, if Poltergeist wasn't killing, then I don't know. And you knew that this is Terra Water. You should. Yeah. I was gonna say, they put it on Terra Preview. Yeah. John, you could have won that if you had grass move, but oh well. Next up we have me versus Sacred Ash. This is gonna be kind of a long game. Again, all the Pokemon are moving. Got some gender diversity, although the girls on my team are like forced into being girls. So anything that could be male is male, but he has Sacred Ash has a lot of females on his side. So we even have a female pre-evolution of Mr. Mime. So like we have like transgender representation on that side. Love to see it. It is Pride Month still, after all. So, oh yeah, I didn't go. So we have Volibee, Ponyta, Sandshrew, Tinkatink, Surskit, and Lileep versus Mankey, Squirtle, Sandile, Growlithe, Helioptile, and Mime Jr. So I'm going to lead with Surskit. Probably the first time I actually led with Sticky Web user. He's going to fake out. I get up Sticky Web. Thunderbolt will kill me. I just needed to get my Sticky Web up. Now Tinkatink can come in. He's going to bring in Mankey. And he will get the Defiant boost. And White Herb will restore. However, I Rock Tombed. And now he's actually slower. And Play Rough will kill. The reason he stayed in, though, it was funny because he thought I would be draining Kiss. So yeah, it's just a situation where I think he thought too fast and was like, oh, Draining Kiss doesn't kill me, so I'm just going to stay in and kill this. Or kill something, because something dies. Ponyta probably doesn't eat +3 close combat either, so something would have died. However, they were wrong. Growlithe is going to come in now. Intimidate won't lower my attack because I have own tempo. Now, Burn Up will do a lot. And I get my Berry Juice, but I know that I'm safe now that he's on a Fire type. And I can click Earthquake. Knowing now that he is a Violite Squirtle, which probably doesn't mean Shell Smash. But Lileep is my switch-in. He gets a crit, which is interesting. I stay in, I Giga Drain. He's going to switch into Mime Jr. as I Terra Fighting, recover. I think I didn't realize that Ice Beam crit me. I probably should have stayed Grass Rock type in this situation. I think staying Grass Rock type would have been better against like everything here. So I don't know why I clicked the Terra Fighting button. I guess it makes the game a little bit more interesting. But yeah, as you can see, like I'm getting a lot out of own tempo because he has 2 Intimidate users. And also Sandile doesn't have knockoff, so Volibee is like very safe. Burn Up doesn't do like that much. And I believe I knock off the helmet. But now that he's not, yeah, he can't KO Volibee. Flamethrower does 20%. Yeah, this Volibee is very fat. I will knock off, but he has Morning Sun. I'm like, oh, he has Morning Sun, so I might as well just kind of get out of here, right? Going to Lileep. Lileep is my special wall anyways. He brings in Helioptile as I Ancient Power. Go for the Ancient Power boost. Giga Drain will knock out the Helioptile. Then he brings in Mime Jr. I have to switch out because like Tinkatink is my Mime Jr. switch in. He activates my Berry Juice, but he brings back in Growlithe. I decide to Rock Tomb here. Doesn't do enough to warrant me staying in and going for KO, so I switch out. He Morning Suns, but he's slower. I can bring in the Sandshrew Rapid Spin. Leech Life doesn't KO Squirtle. I thought maybe it would KO. Ice Beam doesn't KO him. Or it doesn't KO me, but then he has Aqua Jet, so he does end up KOing the Sandshrew. Sandshrew would have been quite the problem. If I got Chip on Sandile, then I think I win like very easily with like Tinkatink. Knowing that no, actually he had Morning Sun. Yeah, this is a really long game. So yeah, Ponyta gets his first KO of the season with that player off doing 5% to Squirtle. But you know what? The first KO is a first KO. Rock Tomb will lower the Sandile speed. I don't think I kill with player off, so I just switch out into Volibee. U-turn. Back into Ponyta. I'm expecting, yeah, like a Rock Slide or something like that. I missed player off though, so yeah, Ponyta is just kind of a fraud. And I had Clear Amulet. Like this thing, like I probably would have done, like this game could have been over a lot sooner if I didn't miss player off there. Thanks Ponyta for being fucking useless. I will U-turn. Yeah. Ponyta did 5% this game. That's so stupid. Volibee's gonna come in. I think at this point, I just have to kind of position in Lileep to do a bunch of damage, and he can't really do much about it. But it's kind of tough when Mime Jr. is back there. Mime Jr. does a lot of damage. Burn up into Lileep. I Ancient Power. I don't get the boost, but I think here, yeah, I go for Giga Drain, which does a lot more. And I think I could have lived a hit there, but I decided to just switch into Volibee. I do win the speed tie. They're both 16 speeds, so I win a speed tie here. Knock off the Expert Belt. He brings back in Growlithe, and I think for me, I just win with Brave Bird, which somehow doesn't kill me from recoil. And that'll be GG's to Sacred Ash. This was a really interesting game, I think. There was a lot of like mind games. Maybe not like a lot of mind games, but just a lot of like back and forth switching. This is a really, yeah, this was twice as long as every other game. Next up we have Wisdom versus Chickadee. We have the Shellos, Yamask, Drillbur, Makuhita, Elekid, and Meowth Alola versus Wingull, Snubbull, Toadschool, Salandit, Zorua, Hisui, and Voltorb. By the way, these guys are both mods, and I was the one that put in their game. So, y'all in the comments, or like y'all in SDS, shame these people for not putting in their game, because I had to do it for them. Anyways, yeah, we lead with Meowth into Toadschool. Parting shot to Yamask. That did a lot. Oh, we're Life Orb. I was gonna say, like, Toadschool is kind of weak, but I feel like with Life Orb, it feels so much stronger. Hex. What? This thing gets Hex? Wait, what? Oh, it's Zorua. I forgot that the Zorua was even there. You know, I wouldn't have been surprised though if Snubbull got Hexed, because it is a Gen 2 normal type, and like I feel like early Gen normal types got like so much weird coverage. Hex into the Meowth. Water Pulse. Oh, we're like Technician. Isn't Water Pulse no, it's not 65. Has to be 60. I think I might be thinking Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam might be 65. Yamask is going to get all that health back. We're going to see Trick Room. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball again. Doesn't KO the Toadschool. We see Earth Power will KO the Yamask. We still have a turn of Trick Room. But we do, I guess we get the KO there. I mean, Snubble's not intimidate. It's rattled. What was it rattled for? Is it? Oh, was it like a Meowth switching? I guess I didn't realize that because I'm playing this at normal speed. So I'm missing some stuff. I did not know that Makuhita line got Vacuum Wave. Why did we even Vacuum Wave there? I guess it worked out for him though, because we kill with Earthquake, Vacuum Wave, into Bulk Up. Uh-oh. Elekid will come in on the Trailblaze. Oh god. Oh, but we get staticked. Oh, that sucks. Discharge. Berry Juice. Play Rough. We do kill Elekid. I feel like... What did we do? Oh, Water Pulse did a lot. You know, the Snubble did kind of a lot, though, but it would have probably won if we weren't paralyzed. EQ. Yeah. Crazy. I think Snubble won if we didn't get static paired, right? Or maybe not. Maybe Drillbur Revenge killed it with something. I don't know. Anyways, next up we have the Danley versus Heister. We got Staryu, Doduo, Mudbray, Voltorb, Hisui, Tyrant, and Machop, all boys, and genderless, versus Scraggy, Meowth, Chinchou, Ammonite, Trapinch, and Aeron. We got some girlies. Got some gender diversity on the other side. We're gonna lead Voltorb into Meowth. We're not gonna see Fake Out. Is it just me, or like are the Meowth players like just not clicking Fake Out? Like, why are they not clicking Fake Out? First impression will KO the Voltorb. Voltorb probably did not have Shed Shell. EQ. Oh, why do we go hard Chinchou there? I guess we thought rocks were going up, huh? I guess. Hydro Pump into Staryu. That did a lot. We're gonna tear Steel, Scald, Shell Smash. Are we Mirror Herb? Yep. So we got 2 Mirror Herbs this week. I guess people are finally figuring it out. We even have Protect for the Fake Out. See, why didn't we Fake Out before on the Voltorb? Oh, you were scared of static. That's why. That's why you didn't Fake Out. Okay. Heister, I take back everything I said. Your concern is valid. Machop doesn't take that hit very well. Dynamic Punch will KO the Scraggy, though. Meowth. Fake Out. Flinch. Bullet Punch. Fake Out Last Resort. Okay. We do get a crit. I believe, yeah, Mudbray should be faster than Aeron. Oh, we have Rock Polish. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, but we have the Heavy Slam. Aeron uses Earthquake. So now Tyrant comes in. Iron Head doesn't kill. What? Does Aeron fucking suck? Or is this... Oh. I mean, like, this has Sturdy anyways, but, like, still. If Aeron... I mean, if it was me, I would have flinched to the Iron Head. Awesome to Danley. Danley is still undefeated. I believe he's 6-0 right now. Lastly, we have Sturgeon versus Zelda. They played last night. And also with that, all of the Pokemon that we see in this game are animated. Or they have 3D renders that move and do stuff. Not that all of them are good, but I like when the art styles match completely. So, yeah, we have Mienfoo, we have Marini, Gibble, Carvana, Solosis, and Torchic. I feel like those are the same mons he brought against me. Not that there's a pattern or anything, but interesting. We also have Spritzy, Porygon, Blitzel. Has Zelda used Blitzel yet? because I know I had Blitzel week 1 and then I removed it because I got Electrike and proceeded to not use Electrike. I think Blitzel is actually better. We also have Growlithe, Krogunk, our girly Krogunk, and Pineco. Spritzy is a male, by the way. Yes, we're gonna leave Carvana. Ew, gross shiny. He's gonna switch immediately on the Volt Switch. Could have protected, but I guess. Does Carvana get Flip Turn? I feel like it does. Earth Power now. Into Spritzy. T-Bolt. Special Gibble's crazy, by the way. Fire Blast. Flare Blitz. Rough Skin. Blitzel comes in the Sludge Bomb. Yeah, see, Blitzel, like... the electric types are just so, like, frail. And all they do is click Volt Switch over and over. Krogunk is your switch-in? Interesting, because I noticed that Luca didn't bring Zorua. I think he has Zorua. Does Porygon just kind of win here? I think Porygon just kind of wins. Charge Beam. Ooh, Marini's a Violet this time, not like Black Sludge. But Porygon is Berry Juice, of course. Torchic will come in. Tri-Attack. I don't think you should be too worried about your Pokemon getting poisoned. I'm pretty sure you just auto-win here. Oh, we don't kill Mienfoo. Oh, we fucking froze. No, we thaw out. Okay, so we don't auto-win. Carvana will come in on the Growlithe. Head Smash. Kills. Marini comes in. Head Smash. Kills. Mienfoo's gonna come in. Fake Out. Flinch. Head Smash. Landed all the Head Smashes. Good for Growlithe, honestly. Surprised. Knowing Luca, like, we didn't miss a Head Smash. Honestly, the fact that you didn't miss a Flare Blitz somehow, like, very surprising. So how are the standings looking? How are things looking? Yeah, that view's probably fine. I don't know why in OBS it looks so blurry, maybe? Hopefully it's not blurry in video. Or if it has been blurry, I don't know. Alright, so the leaderboard, Woobat is still on top. Log didn't bring Woobat this week. We have Volibee and Porygon have worked their way back up to 2 and 3. I think Pawniard has fell off a bit. Houndour's up here. Houndour got quite a lot of kills. So did Cutiefly. Mudbray and Frillish seem like just really... they're like standard up here. Like, I feel like they're just solid mons that just kind of get kills for existing. Crab or Oller got a lot of kills this week, but it didn't have much before, so it's still kind of down here. Yeah, things are shaping out. Yeah, so let's look at the standings. So now we have the Danleys still on top with 6-0, 18 differential. Then we have Log and Fletch at 5-1. See, I knew this would happen. I knew like Log and Fletch would probably be on the top because they seem to know a little bit more about like using garbage mons and like you could Little Cup, like, it almost feels like more restrictive, but in the same way it could also be kind of creative with like EV spreads, and I feel like that's probably like their thing. And like they both have really good teams. I think Fletch is a good team. I actually can't remember Fletch's team exactly off the top of my head. Then we have me and Chickadee, 4-2 + 2. Not good differential, but you know what? We did it. We're up here again. Chickadee 9 differential, really good. Then we have Honey Bunny, who's fallen off a little bit, but we're still on track for playoffs, and we have positive differential. Whereas if I was a 3-3 coach, I would have been like negative something. So yeah, good on you for having positive differential. We also have not triple threat, Sacred Ash up here. 3-3 plus 0, very average, but we're still in playoffs, 7th seed. Quite a bit ahead of the other differentials with 3-3. We also have Luca up here at 3-3 minus 3. Then we have a two-way tie beteen Odie and Wisdom, with Heister not too far behind, but Heister's 2-4. A Shopping Cart and Abasha are also tied for minus 6 differential, 2-4. Logan, and then we have Jamesy, who replaced Power Fable, and John, who cannot make playoffs, and Jamesy also cannot make playoffs, I don't think. I would assume at this point, if we have all these 3-3s, that we're bound to have, like, you have to have 5 wins to make it to playoffs. I would assume, I don't know if this might be the type of season where, like, you might need to have, like, there might be a 5-4 coach that doesn't make playoffs. Like, I don't know if that's shaping out to look that way. If someone knows, like, in the comments, like, how to, like, kind of calculate that. Because I feel like these bottom coaches aren't doing too bad, but, like, I don't know if that also means, like, the weight kind of goes towards the bottom, or if it goes towards the top, and if that means, like, you need to be, like, 5-4 plus 6 to make it in, or, like, a 5-4 with negative differential might get, like, 9th seed. I don't know. But, like, overall, most, like, negative differential is kind of common, like, a common trend here. And even, like, 5th through 7th, like, our differentials aren't that good. The top 3, like, really have stolen all the differential. Even, like, arguably Chickadee has good differential for 4-2. So, yeah, of course the 6-0 helps him, but, yeah, I think things are shaping up to be pretty interesting. My throat is starting to hurt, which is definitely why I did not want to record all the games. I will see you guys next week for week 7. I think I might be posting, like, a poll soon if we should start season 12 shortly after. If we want to run back Little Cup, maybe like a shorter season, or if we want to do like a normal season with like a normal length, because technically, even if I start season 12, like the second finals are played in season 11, we are not beating the Legends ZA release, because Legends ZA comes out in about 3.5 months. This season has 3 weeks left plus 3 playoffs, so that's 6 weeks. That's going to take us to the middle of August. Then we have like probably like a week break, assuming I'm going like as fast as I can. I believe a tier list, like I should have a tier list ready. I can always do that like whenever, or like however we discuss like the rules, like if people want low tier Terra, if they want high tier Terra, if we don't want Terra at all, something like that would be like worth considering for tiering, or like if we want some unbans, yeah. But yeah, overall, I think, yeah, we're doing good this season. I think we only have one game that like didn't get played. I want to say, was it Power Fable that didn't play his game? Yeah, Power Fable versus Logan. I don't think we have. Any other forfeits, and all our games got played early this week. So like we're still on track. People aren't just giving up yet. Thankfully, I appreciate that everyone that is playing, that you are playing. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.